If you could get $100 per jerk off for life, or get $1 meal for one time, which would you choose and why? Important question. Is the money coming directly out of my penis? If I can get back pay for all the times from ages 13 now in my 30s, then I would do the $100 per stroke. If I cannot be reimbursed for time served, then the $1 meal will be fine. Plus, with the $1 meal, buying a house would be easier since I wouldn't have to run to the bathroom like 4,000 times. I'm pushing 40, and probably in the twilight of my tugging career. I'd have to jerk off once per day for the next 27 plus years to hit $1 million at the 100 per pace. I just don't have that kind of time. I'm gonna have to take that big money and run. Just give me the mill because if I take 100 per Joe sesh it'll just turn into work and I don't want my personal time composing with the skin flute to ever become work. Besides, it's a lot easier to explain to the folks around the dinner table when they ask me what I do to earn a living. $100 per jerk off. I figure I could jerk off 50 guys a day. At my age I'd take the $1 million. Info. I have a vulva. Does the $100 per jerk off mean I have to find someone to jerk off, or will I be able to earn the same $100 per orgasm for jilling off? I'll take the 80 pounds. I think that's the amount, 'cause you can just wank in a McDonald's if you're hungry. Do you have to finish? Because I can jerk off a lot of times in a day if I don't have to come every time. I only need to masturbate 10,000 times to make $1 million. So I would only need to jerk off 2 times a day for 13 years and 252 days. Or 4 times a day for 6 years and 306 days. Challenge accepted. Give me $10 per. I'll still destroy that $1 million ceiling. Yeah, I'd do the $100 per cause. I'd spend up that mill and be back to beating the cheap meat. Well, I could manage 3 times a day, x 365 days in a year, would only take me about 9 years and change to reach $1 million. I figure I'll be jerking it for at least another 20 to 30 years before I get too old, so that could net me an additional $2 million by retirement age. I'd definitely go with getting paid by the wank. So you're asking whether I'd prefer $1 million right now or $1 million every month. I'm 17 and can safely say that jacking off 4 times a day is doable, especially if I get $100 per session. So if I jack off 4 times a day, it'll only take 6.84 years to hit the $1 million and by then I'll be 24, still fully capable of jacking off like a champ. Obviously $1 mil for one time. Can't get a better deal than that. I don't think I've even masturbated 10k times in my life and I wouldn't want to just to earn a reward that I can earn in 5 to 10 minutes. And turn a fine hobby into a job, sucking all the pleasure out of it? No way. I'm at take the cool $1 million, thank you. The question should be, would you take $100 per jerk off for life, or $1 million but you can only do it one more time? I think I'll hit $1 million before the end of the week, fam. I'm 14, so $100 per jerk for life would make me richer than Bill Gates. The $1 for sure, and it's not close. Even if I jacked it once a day, every day, it would take over 27 years to make $1. On the other hand, I could pay off every penny of debt I owe, save for my kids to go to college for free, move almost anywhere I want, and then live a very comfortable life. Right now. And I can still jerk off once a day if I wish. Lord, if I'd been offered that at 13 years of age. Getting paid $100 to jerk off is the same as losing $100 every time you have sex. I couldn't live with that. When I think of all the money I've let slip through my fingers. Is this $100 tax exempt? Wait, you guys are getting paid? $400 a day is a decent wage, and the taxes are spread over several years. $1 million up front would disappear in taxes very quickly. I think the real downside of per jack would be knowing that every time you actually have sex instead of jacking it's going to cost you $100. You would essentially be paying for sex the rest of your life. Honestly, I'd go for the $100. Anytime I need any sum of money, a little quick jerk off gets me there. And, by the time I'm all old and shriveled up and no longer able to do so, I would have amassed such fortune by then that I wouldn't even need the ability anymore. It would be easier to launder a stream of $100s than a lump sum of $1 million. The IRS don't need my jerk off money. So what do you do for a living? Oh, I jerk off smiley face.